Letter and a war chest from Brigitte.
This here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now.
We have to.
Smash it all to bits.
What now?
All right, let's check out the mask shop.
Where to?
Let's go. This weather is dreadful.
The world belongs to Lord Luis. Whoa!
I think this is the one.
Can we talk?
We have 0. Okay, I think that's the one. Okay, we'll have to double check. Let's see more.
All right then.
Let's go.
Then we'll just need to figure out where the other two
Where
are.
was I?
Ah, how good of you to come.
Yep, okay. Make it. Finally. Okay, and for this we need a wizard's mask. A mage. Oh, are we supposed to craft it? Am I that stupid all this time? All this time. I've been waiting for one to drop. And I was supposed to craft the damn thing? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm such an idiot. Ah. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, but that means we can fill them out, though. Oh. You guys have probably been screaming at me for weeks now. That should be all of them then, huh? It looks to be all of them. Okay. I didn't even realize we had these. Stat boosting skills. Almighty Light Dark. Almighty. Okay. Flash Pierce Strike. Healing. Let's equip her with that. Probably. Makes me realize that once everything's over and done with, I really want. Okay.
What now?
Was it mind? Muscle. Distances to light and dark. Okay. All right. So now we're just missing.
Welcome.
We're just missing the one talisman then, huh? I think I'm gonna have to look it up. I hate to look stuff up, but I mean, it may just drop in the last dungeon. Okay, well. Alright, so we got all the gold beetles, got all the masks, missing one talisman. We did all the stuff at the Colosseum. About done everything we can do.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
I don't think we have enough time to start the last dungeon just yet. Today on this.
Down to Louise.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the honeybee. Save. Or we figure out what else we're missing.
Smash it all to bits.
What now?
All right, so let's
Luis is
let's go get some money.
It'll be Lord
And I
Louis.
think we're gonna go ahead to the
Oh, now this I
next dungeon. Do that. Oh,
All right then.
okay, wrong way. I guess anyone works, right?
Let's go. Hey,
Hello there.
Now then.
Before we on all of this stuff. Guess we're good enough on everything, huh? Okay, I'm sure we have like some of these, but we just have like a ton of them, right?
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Probably sell most of this stuff, to be honest with you.
Now then.
I mean, we're probably not going to use any of this lower level stuff, but
Now then.
I get rid of all of it. Probably take more time to sort through it all.
Now then. Now then.
Okay, let's see if we have anything worth appraising. Okay, nothing of like
All right.
go to the church.
Let's head there right away.
See if we have anything worth purifying.
All right.
Okay. That was electric. Ice. Hmm.
Ah, I get it.
Is it? Dude, Fire strength attack. Suddenly breathe. And attack. That's not useful. What does the current one do? It's better. Okay, I think that's good. Let's go take on this last dungeon, I think. We've pretty much gotten everything done we can do. All our followers are maxed. We've got all our gold beetles. We've done the Colosseum.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Let's go get some more mag from the King's Rock.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Why, you little...
Ah, closer.
I guess it's
That's enough out of you, yeah?
Can hardly think on it.
What do we do to anger the others?
It's all me a great courtesy.
Hello there.
Hey! Isn't that... Let's see.
Yay, 6,000.
Yep.
Okay, how are we on?
What now?
Oh, we need to get rid of some of these.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Didn't realize we were topped off on them.
I found new power. New skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power. Good. I'm still
I guess
getting
because we
stronger.
didn't do any farming at the Dragon Temple. Didn't really look at them.
New skills, new
Oh, and then
possibilities.
we did the Colosseum too, so all those 30 matches in a row, we wouldn't have been able to use them.
I found new power. Good. I'm still getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities. I found new power. Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I still have quite a few to rank up, huh? Have to do some farming.
New skills, new possibilities.
Okay. Back to
Alright
the
then.
honeybee.
Let's head there right away.
And I think we just have to talk to somebody to get to the next dungeon, right?
Smash it all to bits.
You'll do. On the surface, the flying castle sounds romantic. A shame Louise is waiting inside. Regardless, are you ready to go to the royal palace? Of course.
Yep.
Great, then let's take the runner there straight away.
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
How far do I fly her then?
That's
Skybound Avatar, royal palace of unparalleled splendor. Alas, Luis has made some drastic changes to it.
You would pursue peril.
This is the palace where Luis awaits.
it's your call.
You should be able to get there by this afternoon, right, Nurse? Of course, it's your preparations you ought to concern yourself with. Go.
Now then.
Alright, shall we shove off then? Said it before, but Luis knows we're coming to the palace. Don't let your guard down. Throne room.
How disappointing. The prize is already in my hand. All that's left is to wait until it might be awoken. The people must think I'm the one behind the madness in their hearts. O King, I can see why you felt such hopelessness. The more anxious the people grow, the more they choose blind fanaticism over confronting their fears. This was no fault of yours. Simply their nature. Knowing all this, I shall claim the ideals you abandoned and finish it in your stead. But I have my own interpretations to add.
Okay.
The Skybound Avatar. Taking on the face of His Majesty, the royal palace rose to the sky on the day of his own funeral. Is it still the palace as it once was? It is impossible to tell from the ground. The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the entrance, at last marking the prince's fateful return to the place he was once forced to abandon.
The royal palace has changed. 'Tis a shadow of its past.
Tis just as chaotic within.
Your Majesty, do you hear me? I speak to you as His Highness, the Prince's Royal Guard, Hulkenberg, Knight in your service. His Highness, the Prince, your heir apparent, has just arrived. Will your Majesty break the spell and allow His Highness to succeed the throne?
Don't think we're getting an answer, no matter how long we wait. No choice but to venture in.
Mm-hmm.
We must tread carefully. I can sense the presence of humans inside.
This place is swarming with Magla too. Even I can feel it. Where's it all coming from?
It must be the anxieties of the royal capital's people. And by extension, of the entire country.
Luis would call it righteous, but in the end, he's only preying upon the people's fear. Let's go. There's bound to be something inside that's driving the people mad. We've got to pin down its source.
What is this?
Alright, we'll do a quick save. What do we want to use? He doesn't have Tycoon. We'll get them some levels. Good enough. Let's just do it.
Come on.
Go. Something's got to be done about this bloody mess.
Ready?
You all ready to enter the royal palace? Let's go.
Please.
Sense
stay
danger.
here.
Something overflows with it. We must watch our step as we press forward. This may be long. I don't know.
This is.
Royal palace has changed. 'Tis a shadow of its past. No telling what's going on here. Be ready for anything.
This can't be real.
There's all kinds of stuff here. Teeth.
Push through!
Add it to the collection.
I see the enemy.
Push through!
Marvelous.
Come on! Cat!
Come handy in a pinch.
How nice. This should prove useful.
Look alive.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Right there. Charging in.
We won't allow for any counterattacks.
Vitus power.
Nice hit. That was perfect. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
We got a few problems still. Careful now.
All right.
This is amazing. Now that's what I call
Sealed
treasure.
gauntlets. Raging demigods sealed within them can be purified at a church. So is this not the last dungeon, or are we meant to like leave and come back at some point?
Alright, how's that?
I wouldn't suspect there would be a church in the dungeon.
There they are.
Cat! You're a beast!
Right there.
Come on!
That's lovely.
Cat!
We've been spotted. On your guard.
Let's push through!
Alright, I
How's
imagine
that?
that would be of use.
Looks like we found it.
That might be of use later.
Our enemies have discovered us.
Come on!
All right, we did it.
There they are.
Cat!
I say take it with you.
They all seem pretty.
What an incredible find.
Never seen something quite like that.
Proletariat abacus.
What now?
Not as good as the one I already have. Maybe after it's purified, huh? Okay, we'll have to come back.
Looks like they found it.
See the enemy.
That was brilliant.
Maybe there's something to do here.
All right. Making progress. Fortunately, we are one-shotting things so far.
Right
Maybe
there.
something we can do here.
Forward! Let's push through!
Marvelous. Fortune smiles upon us.
There's a secret around here somewhere? Said there was something here.
It's all clear.
Guess not. That's all. Okay, something coming up.
Look.
We'll enter the keep at the top of the stairs, where the royal family held court. It connects to the throne room.
Let's go.
Must be where Luis is, and it's probably the source of our problems. Let's go.
Get away!
Disgusting animal. Monster.
Damnable monster!
People are hurling their abuses at me. I feel like I'm falling into a bottomless well of anxiety.
How dare you defy me!
What is this? 'Tis as though a wave of voices is pressing down upon us. These the voices of the people? This is bad. Let's get back. Damn.
You having a laugh?
This is more of that melancholization, is it? Yeah? The staircase? I've never seen anything like it. Sensing something tremendous, but rather than crystallizing, it is as though hearts tormented by anxiety have been directly given form.
So you've come.
Welcome to the seat of my rule. I've grown tired of waiting, burn my bread.
Wait.
Luis, that you? Where are you hiding, you bastard?
You.
You intend to halt our advance with traps, trickery, and the turmoil of the people? You're beyond hope, Luis.
What is it?
Stop you? You misunderstand. I simply told you I would await you in the royal capital, did I not? If you find you cannot proceed, you have failed. Flee back to the solid ground and wait my coronation. Luis's voice faded away. Damn him, if I didn't know any better, I'd say he's enjoying this. Regardless, we must find a way to ascend these stairs. 'Tis the only way up.
I dare say.
Command an anomaly of this strength, there must be a magla source somewhere nearby. If we can find it and destroy it, then...
That sounds right.
Yufa's guess was right. I can feel something powerful from the other side of this door.
All right.
Beyond lies the courtyard. Something vile surely awaits us, so let us face it.
Please take care.
Oh, that's not half bad.
We go down here then, huh?
We're off.
Feel a strong presence up ahead. Let's face it head on.
Careful now.
Human, is it? Straight to the point. The door is giving off the strongest aura of Magla here. We're so close.
So apparently,
Love to charge through it, but we should probably deal with the monster first.
We end this.
Let us
quickly.
make quick work of it. Terror.
Nice hit. Here I go. Perfect. That one looked like it hurt.
Don't. This is
Nice
just what I
going,
need.
Yuba.
Okay, let's do. Right, let's make this fun.
Let's do this.
Let's take. I'm all prepared.
I pray you're ready. Not that let us combine our powers.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's do this together.
That's not even really doing anything. Why am I doing that?
Lightning strike.
Right in their weak spot.
Coin can
Beat it down, Basilio.
How about this?
Ah. Oh, it's because he rose his attack and defense. I don't think I have anything to debuff him with at the moment.
Have to help everyone.
Take my fullest power. This may I ask for your aid.
It's up to you now.
Erode!
Don't underestimate me. No one here fights alone.
I'm ready.
Right in their weak spot.
Come
Beat
forth,
it down,
royal soul.
Basilio. Nice hit. That was perfect.
Okay, yeah, that worked better than my regular one. Alright.
I feel stronger.
That takes care of the monster. Now to the matter of the door.
You're kidding me.
What the? Came back to life? Yeah, we dealt with something like this before. Dragon Temple. Not just that one, it's happening all over. There's no way we can fight them all at once.
Wait.
Hold a moment. Have we not seen this human before? I recall it from the depths of the Dragon Temple. Yes, it's identical to the humans in the Lost City. Knowing this, perhaps the reason it came back.
And that means
Because there's a main body elsewhere, right? It's the same problem.
What if?
It's a present different from the others in the deepest part of the courtyard. The main body we seek may be there.
go.
If we defeat that one, that should take care of the others. Let's finish it.
I'm heading out.
Oh, this is a big room. Let's save real quick before we get into the heart of all of this.
Yep.
Okay, where should
I see the enemy.
Take it with you, yeah?
the hell?
Push through! Impressive as ever.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
There they are.
Come on, Andy in a pinch.
Right there.
Great job, love.
There they are.
Very impressive.
No choice but.
This is amazing.
Now that's what I call treasure.
And Blues Analyst. Okay. I get through right here. Not like a wall on the map.
Push through!
Right, we did it!
Oh, I think you've stumbled on something quite useful.
Great job, love.
We've been
I see the enemy.
on your guard!
Nice moves,
You have the
Captain.
edge! Stop!
Vitus power.
Nice hit. That was
Take my
perfect.
fullest power.
All right.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone. Careful. We're not through them yet.
That might come in handy in a pinch.
Right there.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Okay, that's blocked.
There they are.
How's everyone?
Come on.
Big active, please.
No choice but to cut through them.
Right there.
That was brilliant.
I knew I could count on you.
I see the end.
What an elegant fighter.
I knew I
Right
could
there.
count on you.
I think that's all of them. She'll be in the clear now.
What a fortunate find.
Great find.
You're your tainted
Keep it.
weapon.
There they are. All right.
I imagine that would be of use.
Yeah, I thought we could bypass it. And we'll just kill it.
Don't dodge, Juna.
Let's go. Let's set it up.
I call souls of kings. Give me
That
strength.
one looked
Watch
like
me.
it hurt. Nice going, Yupa.
Berserker! Electric shock.
Right in their weak spot.
I won't
Beat
hold
him
back.
down, Basilio.
I've got my own tricks.
I pray you're ready.
Tycoon! Pricklish showstopper, Juna. That's our diva.
Come here! About bloody time.
Tell what
Berserker! Right in their weak spot.
coin
Beat
can
him
solve
down,
problems of.
Basilio.
I'm all prepared.
Oh.
Meet. Let's go.
Nice hit. That was
Every-
perfect. That one
Thought he
looked
had
like
buffed
it hurt.
themselves.
So you and Yupa.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
I won't hold back.
Here I go.
Help me finish this.
Watch me.
Pricklish
Nah,
showstopper,
thought it'd be
Juna.
enough to get him.
That's our diva.
Too
Ah,
easy.
Basilio, nice dodge.
All right. Lightning
Right
strike.
in their weak spot.
I will fight
Beat him
with
down,
by this
Basilio.
power.
I think we should heal. Also,
What now?
them some skills.
All right.
Hmm.
All right.
All right.
Right there.
Impressive
Oh,
as
let's
ever.
heal too. Oh, my magic
What
though.
now?
How nice. This should prove useful.
Guess we're gonna have to do both sides, huh? very least, we're gonna unlock the whole map.
Come on!
That was neatly done.
I see the enemy. Push through! Come on!
We may yet find a use for it.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Right there. Push through! Nice piece. No doubt it will be useful. Come on! I see the enemy. Right there.
Lovely.
Oh, mimic.
Say hello.
Attack.
Euphorsia, arrive.
Tycoon!
See what this does to it.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. You missed.
Missed.
You bug.
This
Come
is
on,
just what I need.
Oh,
Right in their weak spot. Beat 'em down, Basilio.
How about this?
Yeah, this is where all my MP went. Baker's Rosary.
If we all work together,
Let my power support you.
I call upon a royal soul.
Showstopper, Juno.
Here I go.
That's our season.
You up.
Let's go.
All right.
I think we all knew how that would go.
We get
This is amazing. How
Divine Light
exciting.
Gloves. Prevents poison, malady, paralysis, hex, burn, frostbite. That's pretty good. Prevents physical status ailments. Okay. Save that for a boss fight.
That might be of use later.
Okay, this doesn't seem to connect anywhere. We're gonna go back around.
We're spotted. Lasers are ready.
Make sure it didn't turn my way.
We cannot avoid this fight.
Right there. Let's push through. Cat.
Not that bad. Hang on to that.
Pull you around. Move when we move.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Wait for the next one.
I see the enemy. All right. How's that? Your training has paid off.
Yeah, I guess I gotta destroy. It looks to be stuff on both sides, so I guess we gotta destroy one on each side before it lets us through the middle. Seems to be this the safe
There they are.
assumption. Okay, so
I thought they'd never give up.
What now?
I think we're just gonna go in like this. More mid-boss than boss, right? There's my... There we go. Farmed these a long time ago.
Look!
There it is. It's got to be the main body. I can sense its difference. Thing has been a right pain in the arse. All that's left to do is crush it, yeah?
Watch out!
On your guard, everyone. This one won't go down easy.
Incoming!
Seems to know we're ready to fight. On your guard. Void Black, Homo Orelon.
Let's go!
Nice hit! That
Here
was
I go.
perfect!
Allow me to support you.
I knew you'd help.
I know. Tycoon! Going for the weak spot.
All right! Electric shock!
Right in their weak spot.
I
Beat
won't
it
hold
down,
back!
Basilio!
Tycoon! This'll watch me.
This might sting.
Yeah.
Dodged! Nice one, Captain!
You better be ready. Lightning strike!
Right in their weak spot.
Let's
Beat
go!
it down, Basilio!
I pray you're ready.
That one looked like it
Behold
hurt.
this power.
Nice going, Yufa!
Ooh, what you got?
I'll just take that. Why,
Heroes,
hello
cool, very
there.
nice.
Come in! Electric shock! I won't hold back!
Okay. Ooh, wait.
Check me out! I'm better and stronger.
Probably be better just... I don't really have enough to level up Stroll and them's Tycoon.
Got it.
We've done it. That should take care of the humans blocking the door.
What do you think?
Shall we return to the door then? Not yet.
Oh, really?
Oh, you aren't done exploring? Let's look around a bit then. Yeah, okay, so it just got rid of like half of them. There were 4 here, there are 2 now. And then I guess all the corridors are empty here. So I guess maybe it would be better to just make a beeline for the thing. Well, the light on this side's gone. I guess we do have to go back to the door, huh? I don't guess there's any way to just teleport back, huh? Take a long way around. Ooh. Walking through the mud. Hey, something's off. They're still here. There does seem to be fewer of them. Defeating the main body had at least some effect.
That's sure.
I can sense the presence of another main body. I believe it is on the opposite side of the previous enemy. Garden we ain't seen yet, eh? Nothing for it but to kill the thing.
All good.
Don't lose hope. If we can beat it, we can get through. Let's start the search.
right.
Okay, do a quick save. We did one half. Just in case.
Yep.
Would be the best way to attack. Go up.
I see the enemy.
Impressive as ever.
There they are.
Come on! Great job, Lo.
Charging in.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
I see the enemy. All right. How's that? Come on.
Yeah, we already got that chest down there.
All right, we did it!
All right. How's that? Come on.
That was the last of them.
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
All right. How's that?
Should come in handy. Pocket it.
Alright, well, I feel like we're making good time. I was worried we'd be under-leveled for this. I'd still probably like to grind out some of it before the boss.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
We have to find a decent spot for that first. Assume there'll be a crystal somewhere.
That was brilliant.
Take a run around.
Push through.
I bet we'll find a use for that.
There they are.
Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
All right. How's that? Come on.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
Let's push through.
Exemplary.
Come on.
That was well done.
That might come an answer.
They look pretty weak.
Yep.
Let's mop this up quick.
Alright, another mimic.
What's up, everyone?
go.
Nice hit.
Even my
Tycoon! That one looked like it hurt. Tycoon! Nice going, Yufa. Going for the weak spot.
All right. Let's
Right in their weak spot.
coin Vitus
Beat
power.
him down, Bestow.
Okay. Tycoon OP.
What a lot. This looks valuable.
Ghost Light Katana. Normal attacks inflict burn. We don't really use normal attacks much.
Yep, we're safe here.
Like it's all connected. Okay, you get ahead of us here, we'll follow you. Too close.
There they are.
Such an elegant fighter.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Okay, yeah, we'll just circle around. Actually, it'd be quicker to run this way, I think, than to try and follow the human. The human.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
I see the enemy. Charging in. Forward. Charging in.
Excellent.
Let's
We shot right well.
Well
Go.
done.
Tycoon!
Nice hit. That was perfect.
I will not let this opportunity pass.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
What now? Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power. New skills, new possibilities. I found new power.
Tap out before we know it.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Okay, 2 rooms. Only one of them seems to have anything, but we'll go check it out. Where are you guys going?
You're a beast!
Maybe more of these.
I knew you'd do it. Stay vigilant.
Okay, it looks like it's it on this side. Let's just go fight this thing.
Look,
Picked up on the other main body. It's got a different aura than the others. We defeat this one, the humans blocking the door will finally vanish. Let us be on with it.
I won't hold back!
nice hit. That was
I
perfect.
pray you're ready. Allow me to
Will you
support
help?
you. I behold this power.
All right! Electric
Right in their weak spot.
Tycoon!
Beat it down, Facilio.
Even take my fullest power.
That one looked like it hurt.
Tycoon!
Nice going,
Going for
Yuka.
the weak spot.
3. Noise.
Come here! Lightning strike! Come forth, royal soul!
I can do this. Erode!
Need a couple more. Nice.
Tycoon! This one is showstopper, Juno.
Here I go!
That's our diva.
Right, let's make this fun! Electric shock!
Ah, I didn't think it'd be enough. Would have been nice.
Vitus power!
I do need to keep an eye on how much money I have. I don't seem to be getting enough to cover all the attacks I'm throwing out. Oh, no. Dare say that this time the humans should be truly eradicated. Shall we return to the door? Let's go.
All right.
Skipped a line somewhere.
Very nice.
Just as we surmised, the humans are gone. Beyond that door is a Maglosaur strong enough to block the staircase.
I don't
Never
like
felt anything
this.
quite like it. It's far more than an ordinary Melancholia crystal for sure. Far more than I presume. You have some idea? No, we'd best see for ourselves.
Okay.
Let's make sure we're ready. Prepare what you need, and then we'll head in. Guess it's gonna be some kind of boss.
Watch out.
Okay. Seem to be missing a treasure chest. Down there? How do we get there?
This is amazing. How exciting.
Where's Edge? That's. I wonder if that's good for him.
What now?
That is it, right? Get everything else. Looks like it. Okay, we'll save, and then I think we're gonna fight a boss. I think we're gonna change our archetypes real quick. Let's do that, and then we'll.
Now.
Okay, I think we're gonna. Her in the party. Is that what we were using last time? She's in Yufa, I think. Tuna and Yufa. We use basically the same loadout we've been using for the other bosses. So at least we see what we got going on.
Yep.
Oh, let's
What now?
save this for battle.
What now?
All right.
Ready?
Whoever's waiting for us here is really powerful. Everyone ready? Let's go.
Very well.
Get ready then. Mini boss. Mid boss. Just like a floor boss. Oh, it's Fimenza. Oh, sound. We've got company. Seems like the guardian of this area, though. I don't think it's a Melancholia crystal that he's guarding.
What?
What is that statue? Sense something emanating from it, far more dangerous than the Melancholia crystal.
Focus.
The details can wait. We must cut them down first.
Watch out!
Watch out, here they come. Oh, I forgot to put Hulkenberg in the party.
Mass dancer! Going for the weak spot! I pray you're ready. Allow me to support
Need help.
you.
Berserker! Don't be scared. I won't hold back. Better be. We'll do this together.
Bam!
I've got mass dancer. No need to rush. Come on, help me out. I think behold this power.
Weak to ice, huh?
This might sting. This here I go.
Yeah!
Who should I
Their
beat?
weakness.
Got us about bloody time.
Something else?
All right.
How's this?
Behold, let's work together. Now come forth, royal soul. The magic seeds. It's still
Not
up.
enough. Oh, bastard.
Watch me! A bit. No one here fights alone.
Let's get him!
How's this?
P3 reference.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Equal souls of kings, give me strength.
Yeah! You
I'm
hit
ready
their
whenever.
weakness.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Win should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Oh, good thing I didn't use fire on it yet.
Berserker!
Julio left him wide open.
It's okay.
Let's hit that new
Let's
weakness.
set it up.
Okay, that worked. Inferno Rod. Talisman of the Avatar. That's not the one I need.
Not bad, eh? Tremble before me.
Yeah, we need one more talisman before we can get all of our talismans sorted. Phew, that takes care of them.
And
What's the statue supposed to be? Looks like some kind of dragon. Is a statue called the King's Servant. Legend has it that the king might awaken it with the swing of his scepter, whereupon it would rise to his defense. This is the first time I've seen it glow, which is but a mere statue, so why?
Hey,
Mere statue, she says. That thing's making me hair stand on end.
That's surely
Magla's
right.
gushing out of the crystal before the statue at a tremendous rate. It's like a torrent of magic. You mean to say the castle's cloak of Magla, it all springs from this statue? Impossible. I've never known the palace to house any such font. Whatever it is, it's not doing us any favors. Let's break it down and fast.
Wait.
Well, hold up. This statue is a piece of art, an heirloom instated in the royal palace for years. You cannot just shatter it like those foul crystals. I'd be more worried about saving the world than saving the art if I was you, heirloom or not. This thing's bad news.
yeah,
It's clear that it's in a bizarre state. Can't just leave it alone. Will you do the honors, burn my bread? An unusual objet d'art. What the hell is this? What's going on? Fear not, I sense no danger. In fact, the Magla appears to be fading. Hold, any of you hear that? Sounds like a voice coming from within the light.
Look,
You're right, I hear it too. Sounds like... Martira.
hey,
Give your allegiance to Lord Luis. This is a fight for justice that we've staked our survival on.
hey.
Our government's laws have done nothing to protect us. Might is right. You're with us or you're against us, and we'll bloody our fist if it means setting this right. Huh? What just happened?
what is it?
Boy, why was I so angry? I was so scared, and it felt like tearing someone to shreds was the only answer. No, you're right. It felt like, I don't know, like the only way to settle our differences was to smash their faces in. You were swallowed whole, swallowed by what anxiety can do to you. Anxiety?
Is that right then?
Once anxiety gets the better of you, you begin to see a villain who doesn't truly exist. Become convinced that if you could only snuff out that villain, then all would be well. The world isn't that simple, and now it seems they've restored some of our reason.
Listen to me.
Everyone, listen now. Our country stands upon a threshold as it never has before. Let our fears dominate us. If we lack the courage to move forward, then we and our town shall fade into the woes of today and yesteryear. I know how terrifying it is to take that step. The road is dark and you can hardly see what's in front of you, but if we stop walking, that would be the end of us.
Hope has
My one
returned.
plea is this: live by your own mind. If you believe in anything, let it be by your choice.
Cheers.
We do not fight alone.
was that?
Just now, that was Barden's voice, wasn't it?
Yes.
Thought I heard it as well, but he is in Martira, so how did his voice?
I dare say.
I don't think it was his voice so much as his sentiments transmitting through the mag. As a source of Magla's emotion in a place this thick with it, it's small wonder that those emotions would come through as clear as one's voice.
I see.
See, so the voices we heard near the staircase were Burn My Bread's detractors. As the Magla cleared, the strong emotions of those who support him forced their way past the anxiety to reach us here. Emotions strong enough to reach all the way here, eh? You better not let them down, Burn My Bread. And feel the emotions of the people of Martira. I guess we're gonna have to do every city, huh?
Hold on.
Hold on a moment. Does that mean that by destroying the statue we're returning some sanity to the city's people?
I see.
Perhaps so. Then that means this is the source of the anomaly robbing people of their rationality. Cooler heads prevail, more people may show up to support us. That would mean, since this is the source of the Magla, the melancholisation of the staircase would have dissipated, shouldn't it?
That sounds right.
If we were checking, we should head back to the staircase.
Get away! The Elder can't be trusted! Win this for us!
I believe in you!
I can hear cries of support drowning out the jeering.
We stand with you! You're our rightful king!
It's the same thing we heard by the statue. Listen to the voices of our supporters.
All right.
Melancholisation has subsided. We can move forward once again. Something of a shock that the king's servant was the cause. Those statues have been in the palace since time immemorial.
Well.
Oh, the voices of your constituents aided you in overcoming the melancholisation. I should have considered that possibility.
You!
Answer us, Louise. What have you done to the king's servants? You can arrive at your own conclusions by proving your strength. I see value in little else. Press on. The throne room is dull, and I yearn for entertainment. Louise's voice faded away.
Huh?
He really just sitting on the throne, all by his lonesome? There's no low he won't sink to. Oh, he'll see soon. We'll prove more than that.
Onward!
There are 4 of the king's servants in the royal palace. Let us destroy the remaining 3 and put an end to this. Yeah, so it's gonna be like every like big towns, huh? Not all of them, but some of them. What's wrong, Burn My Bread? Is there something over there? I feel a strange sensation, as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind.
Your Majesty, I must speak plain. Since the disappearance of His Highness the Prince, you have left the land's governance to Sanctifex Forden. I understand the weight of your grief. To lose not only your love, and now His Highness, but ever since Sanctism was established as the state religion, Forden has well overstepped his bounds. The man's audacity has grown intolerable.
It hardly matters. Let Forden do as he pleases. In the end, nothing will truly make a difference.
What's wrong? You look fixated on something. Did you see something?
Seems nobody else saw what I just saw.
Actually, just now...
The late king? I saw nothing.
But all that sounds too specific to be an illusion. It's almost like that exchange happened right here.
Perhaps 'twas a memory from your life as a prince, restored to you.
No, this attendant mentioned the loss of His Highness, right? So he must have been gone already. It can't have been something he experienced.
Then perhaps it's from the memory of His Majesty himself. This place is the heart of the royal magic. Maybe the late king's will itself still lingers. Perhaps it was passed through the Magla, and the memories are meant for him alone, as the king's child.
If all this is true, then it goes to show His Majesty was a parent like any other. He thought he'd lost his son, and that grief became his undoing.
Maybe it's not about the king's memories, but his anxieties. You're seeing what his heaviest burdens were.
That may be true. I'm not sure.
That may be true.
Right. A king certainly does his kingdom a disservice by refusing to rule it. But Luis actively defiles it. And that's clearly the greater offense. He's turned the royal palace into a den of monsters.
There's unknown dangers around every corner. Let's carry on, but stay vigilant.
Continuing on. Safe room. Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Ain't any enemies in here. How about a break?
Very well.
Oh, it's a Magla Hollow. Yes, let's take a brief rest in here. What should I do?
What now?
Record.
What now?
All of these. All right, guess we should continue on, huh? Zoom exploring.
Watch out!
Careful, there's something dangerous on this floor too.
Get away! How dare you defy me! You son of a I can't be trusted!
Goodness.
Melancholisation is as terrible as ever. I doubt we'll be able to get through easily. Your path has been blocked by anxiety once more. It appears you're quite the pariah indeed.
Come on now.
Go on to talk after manipulating the people of the city as you like. The melancholisation is just another of your foul tricks, isn't it?
What is it?
You would blame me? Then let me ask you a question. Did you not hear the people's genuine anxiety-riddled feelings? What's your point? Magla is formed from the anxiety and insecurities of the people. You would do well to think carefully about exactly what that means. Luis's voice faded away.
What do you mean?
What's he on about? Is he trying to say that what's happening in the royal palace isn't something he planned himself? Don't take him at his word. For the moment, we should focus on eliminating the melancholisation. No doubt 'tis the king's servants at the root of it again. There should be 2 of them on this floor.
If that's the case.
If we can do something about those statues, we should be able to ascend the staircase. Let's be quick about it so we can restore the city to its senses.
Got a sec?
We'll go this way first. Oh, that's quite large, isn't it?
It's all clear. Great find. Keep it.
Hail!
This way, everyone. Look at this.
Look.
King's servant is beyond that door. We should continue in that direction.
Yes, certainly.
Agreed. There can be no doubt if my senses ring true. Easy enough to understand. If we head straight for the other side, we won't get lost.
But
There's something bothering me. The magma in this area is somehow twisted, almost like similar to the maze in the Dragon Temple, right? I've sensed it too.
Perhaps.
One where the mist led us astray.
That's
I am uncertain of the exact similarities, so we have naught to do but attempt to move forward. Oh, great, a maze level.
What?
Huh? Did something just happen?
Hey.
What's wrong? Come on, show coach. Let's get a move on. Okay, where did that put us? Okay. The door's different colors. That's red, that's blue. Okay, we went through this one, right? That's a red door. Red door lets us through the red door, and the blue door, I guess the blue door brings us back through the blue door.
Look.
I knew it. We're right back where we started. But Yuka was right. It's just like the temple maze after all. She said the connections between doors are twisted in strange ways.
It'll be all right.
If it's the same as the one in the temple, there must be some sort of logic to it. Let's calm down and think about how we want to proceed. Okay. I got the gist of it. Don't know all the details yet. I assume we have to clear out more of it first.
We can breathe a little easier now, I think.
Right there.
Okay. I'm assuming it'll jump us to the other side of that other red door, right? Okay, it brought us to the other side.
I see the enemy. Alright, how's that?
Maybe it'll come in handy.
Come on! Let's push through!
Pocket it. I bet the
Okay. Boy.
I'll show you my power.
Midas power!
Nice hit.
Oh,
That was
souls of
perfect.
kings, give me strength.
I call upon a royal soul. What a showstopper,
I'm ready.
Judah.
Oh, awesome
That's
souls,
our
do your
diva.
thing.
This.
Got myself loading.
What an incredible find.
Sense of the old god. Awakened to its true power, purified at a church. A lot of stuff that needs to be purified. I'm assuming there's another level.
What now? I see the enemy.
You see use for it? I say take it with you.
This transport. Okay. Yep. Different place than we were in earlier. Perhaps we've successfully advanced onward.
Let us
Not relaxed
continue
just yet. The
forth.
space is still twisted, so we should continue to be careful. That thing keeps going up.
What a fortunate find.
Push through!
sounds crazy, but something's around here.
Come on!
Great job, love.
Right there.
Oh, we can't just take that thing out? That's a
Come
first.
on. This has to work. I can protect us.
I won't hold back.
Nice hit. That was perfect. I'll show you. What a showstopper, Judah.
You better be ready.
That's our Judah.
Let's come forth, Royal Soul.
Saiku! The enemy's
There's a
just
problem, just throw
behold
money
his
at it.
power. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
I think we're in the clear.
Okay. We're in a new place. This means we move forward, doesn't it?
Yes.
Indeed, we are proceeding closer to the king's servant. Let us continue as we have been.
All right.
All right, how's that?
You can always toss it later.
There they are. Push through.
Take it. We may yet find a use for it.
Right there. We have the edge.
Tycoon! Nice hit. That was perfect. That one looked like it hurt. This is just nice what I need, Yufa.
Here I go. You're
Right in their weak spot.
Tycoon!
Beat down, Basilio.
I pray you're ready.
Hi.
And that's that. Victory's ours.
That'll do. I shall rise.
Yes, I've become
Nice.
stronger.
What now? Good. I'm still getting stronger. I see the enemy.
All
right, how's that?
Use this power wisely.
Plenty of doors to choose from this time, huh?
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Rid of this thing first.
I shall make my resolution as well.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
Nice hit. That
Oh,
was
souls
perfect.
of kings, give me strength.
Tycoon! What a showstopper, Judah.
Here I go.
That's our diva.
Let's clean you up.
Right in their weak spot.
Vitus power.
Beat down, Basilio.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Found a crystal. This might be a good place to grind out, but we want
What
to
an incredible
finish the
find.
area first. Snowfield Mace. Holy Mace that glimmers like fresh untainted snow. Increases light attack.
Yeah, nice work.
Oh, no, these guys aren't really worth a whole lot.
I knew you could do it.
Okay.
Take it with you, yeah?
Alright, where are we at? Try this one. Okay, wrong one, I suppose. Maybe one of the ones at the bottom. I have to be, I suppose. This one's probably just gonna put us right behind us, right? Yeah. Oh, worth a shot.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it.
I see the enemy. All right, how's that? Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Now get in there and finish him off.
Let's go.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Alright.
Show you.
You better be ready.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down.
Still here?
Take my fullest power.
So annoying.
Basilio's been held upon a royal. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
That was the last of them.
Go for door.
Right there.
I guess it's worth taking. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
There they are.
Save right there.
Exemplary.
I see the enemy.
That was neatly done.
Save while we're here.
Right there.
Great job.
I'm assuming we can go through that door, huh? Not a color like the rest of them were.
Yep.
He's finished recording our journey.
What now?
Do you approve?
Since the presence of the king's servant within, is everyone ready? Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go. We've got to do something about the king's servant.
Look!
Another one of those statues. Let's hurry and break it. Yes, but another foe stands guard. We must deal with it somehow.
Hey!
If this thing's not backing down, then I suppose we do it the hard way. Well, aim for a quick kill. Everyone ready?
Right.
Yes, strike swiftly.
Get ready.
Like the enemy's ready for us. Everyone, brace yourselves. All right.
Let's go.
Ionange, let us combine our powers.
Got it, boss.
Allow me to support you.
I owe you one.
Don't underestimate. This is just what I need.
Stay. Hold about bloody time. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul. We'll do this together.
I guess that's more useful as an AoE, huh?
At this rate,
Ow.
Fast, Basilio! Nice dodge! I can do this.
Oh, what? Not him.
This'll be over soon enough.
I mean, I guess it's better for him to have it, right?
Might sting.
Stay insane.
He doesn't do as much damage.
Nah. Right, let's make this fun.
I'm all prepared. No.
Nice hit. That was perfect. Here I go. I'll watch me. Showstopper, Judah.
I'm ready.
That's our diva.
Get wrecked.
Nice, Basilio.
I will fight Tycoon.
That's bacon. They mess with you. I pray you're ready. That one looked like it hurt. Tycoon. Nice knowing you, folks.
All right. That went well. Well enough. Bukaitis Rod.
Not bad.
It was a good bit of money.
I'll strive for
Comparatively.
greater heights.
Feels like I'm making progress. Right then.
Proper boss, job done.
However,
Odd, for each statue a monstrous guardian, not unlike the Melancholia crystals. Luis probably set the monsters up here to slow us down, right?
Then
If that's true, then us tinkering with these devices is bound to be bad for him, yeah? You know, Luis fights his battles head on, not a man to stall for time, but these things he's willing to set up guards for?
I see.
It says to me these devices must be fairly important to him. I don't know if he just wants to keep the populace unstable or if he's got his own reasons, but I'm willing to bet he wants these statues to stay standing.
I mean...
Only one thing for it, then. Let's get smashing.
I want to say...
If you would, burn my bread.
All right.
Good, 'tis shattered. Listen, I hear talking again. Who is it this time?
certainly.
Hark, that voice.
What?
What's with the crowd? The ones in the middle, aren't they former candidates? Tina and Roger and, Goddard, is it? Seems they're arguing. How about we see what's going on? Trial Haven.
Indeed.
So what if I do choose to support Count Luis? I don't see how else the tournament's losers can survive this. And our supporters, well, they should support someone whose ideals appear closest to theirs. Count Luis is offering freedom of a kind, revolution. Sure, but... revolution. Take a look at the city, boy. That's a riot, nothing more. Me and mine, we've got nothing but hate to give Luis. Try cracking open a history book sometime. Well, you see this mess of a sky, the seas awash in crimson?
No, thank you.
Look at it and see the Annex War all over again. Oceania's navy churning the foam, the waters all ran red with blood. Post-war generation inherited that hell and we worked damn hard to move past it. Trampling history doesn't get you freedom, just lawless bloodshed.
How do you?
Just trying to be realistic. What else should I believe? You're not saying you think that Prince should best Count Luis. I'm sure praying that he can. Personally, I think old Mr. Goddard's got a point. I was born and raised around craftsfolk, working and building every day, and that Count, he doesn't care what he breaks. Lives work, it's nothing to him.
What do you think?
I don't want a king who breaks everything. I want a king who builds for a new future, like that runner they built to flap its wings across the sky. If it comes down to a nightmare or a new dream, you better believe I'm betting on the dreamer. Isn't that why you wanted the crown? You wanted to achieve something?
Don't you think?
If you're only following Luis because you're scared, then don't be scared, because you've got us now and we've all got each other's back.
Oh my.
Fearless to the end, I see, but there's truth in that. I do feel a bit better somehow.
Well, well.
I confess, it is not fear that draws me to Luis. After all my speeches as a candidate, honesty in my beliefs is the least I owe you. And indeed myself.
Say,
Those voices were other candidates in the tournament, were they not? It seemed as though they were cheering in support of us. Good to hear, ain't it? Guess that lot's finally seen the light. These were strong emotions that traveled through the Magla, weren't they? They're placing their trust in the Prince and us. People are expecting great things from you, Burn My Bread. For the sake of those who believe in us, we must win. I can feel the emotions of the former candidate. Nice.
Hey!
Melancholised has thinned out a lot. Let's head back to the staircase.
Yes, certainly.
It is possible something may have changed. Let's see for ourselves. Encouragement and condemnation are all jumbled together. I can hear some cheering, but we haven't done enough yet to overcome the melancholia. There should be one more king's servant on this floor. I imagine that's what's causing this nightmare.
If so,
We'll destroy the other one without delay. We must return the people of the city back to normal.
It would seem
It's feeling, it looks like the distortion in the room ahead has disappeared as well.
nice.
Probably because we took out that king's servant. Let's keep it up.
That's a relief.
I think we left some stuff in that side. We'll go do this side first, and then we'll circle back around. Maybe we'll go to that crystal and do some farming. Grinding it out.
I don't like this.
What's with this place? The magla's so thick it feels like the inside of a human's body. Seems as though we're trapped inside. Boy, the way out's blocked. Is this another bloody trap? Oh, there's a crystal.
Hey.
Now we've got company. Guess the solution's clear enough, eh?
Look.
The crystal seems to be drawing monsters from throughout the palace to it. Destroy the epicenter or else there will be no end to these things.
But then...
But let's not prolong this. If we stay here for too long, our lives will be at risk.
Hurry.
Let's do what we must, quickly.
Hurry!
I imagine that would be of use.
They're weak against this.
Right there.
That hurts like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
It's fight or flight, mates.
You hit him right at the weak spot. Good job. Gangway! Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine. If it's useful, I say grab it. Look.
That's bad. Hang on to that.
I see the end.
I think we got them all.
Right there.
We'll be safe for a while.
Forward. Time for some close. Charging in.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Looks like they found us.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Doesn't look like the door will open.
Oh, good.
This isn't good. We have to do something about the crystals. Okay, so we have to destroy the crystals in here.
We hit him where it hurts.
Well, that stinks, but I would like to use them to farm, but without a save spot, it's not exactly the best idea.
Good job. I don't like this.
There they are. I see the enemy.
That works like a charm. Keep the pressure on.
There they are. Time for some close combat.
Keep it up.
Forward! Alright, let's push through! Come on! Let's push through! Let's push through! Alright, let's push through!
Keep the pressure on. Let's do it. Oh
like a time limit too.
Okay.
Just notice the time limit.
Watch out!
Right there.
You definitely can't stay here and farm.
Help yourself, lad. We'll hold.
What now?
Hurry!
We got plenty of time.
Look,
Time for some close combat. Come on! Right here.
Okay, I guess that's it. Surrounding melancholisation seems to be fading. Somehow we made it through. Now it should be safe. Just the king's servant left to take care of. Then it's right ahead, isn't it? Yep, I can sense its presence. Let's hop to it.
Onward.
There's something in this room.
Ready?
King's servant should be up ahead. Ready, everyone? Let's go.
Yeah.
Look,
We found it, the king's servant. Make some headway once we break it, but we've got another guest to take care of first. These say serve to mark our progress. Now 'tis only a matter of felling the guardian.
Right.
Right, let's get this over with.
get ready.
Everyone brace yourselves, it's coming at us.
Go!
Suits me, we'll make it regret that. Terrible.
I won't hold back.
Nice hit. That was I pray you're ready. Allow me to support you. I'll behold this power. This might sting.
All right. Don't be scared.
I will fight Tycoon.
I really thought I'd crit.
I ask for your aid. Give it all you've got. This I call upon a royal soul.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
I have like no MP, do I?
Wait a sec. About bloody time.
Mhm.
Here you go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to farm some MP.
Nice hit. That was take my fullest power. That one looked like it hurt. Nice going, Yufa. Ow!
Got tickled.
Juna, careful! The defenses are down. What a showstopper, Juna!
Oh.
That's our diva.
Ah!
Okay. Let's see, Balbarod.
to ever greater heights.
Heroes Leave of Life.
Even I had more to learn.
Good.
Good, 'tis done.
Sam.
God, finally, it's one mess after another. Was Luis responsible for that monster just now, too? It's hard to imagine Luis taking such pains to both capture monsters and bring them all the way here. Maybe it's what became of all the animals and other life already in the palace. Wouldn't surprise me, things being as they are.
No way.
than the humans here. Luis directly turned his soldiers into monsters, or he left them to rot in the Magla. The Fiend. Let's destroy the statues for now. Before anything else, we must bring the people back to their senses.
Just saying.
Let's bust the place up. Go on, burn my bread. That's one down. Hey, I hear something again. It's people talking. Now this is a voice more familiar.
But this is...
It sounds like Beatria. Forgot Island.
Is that all right?
O villagers, O residents of our homeland at Ria. We who possess the third eye should be able to see that the magla which stagnates the sky slowly fades. Same people who've saved our village and my sister Euphrasia now fight again to save the entire kingdom.
Frankly...
However, the enemy is ruthless and powerful. Evil will secure the throne if we cannot muster more support for Burn My Bread. O villagers, are you content in remaining silent? Burn My Bread did not force change upon us. Before he left this place, he demonstrated through his actions that we have the power to do so ourselves.
Now's the time.
Now's the time to show the evidence that we have truly opened our eyes.
Just as I
have no doubt of it. That was my brother's voice.
Yeah.
It's definitely Adini. Seems like he was trying to convince everyone on the island to lend their support. So these too are strong feelings that traverse their way through the Magla. Our efforts have not been in vain, it seems.
Okay.
People we've met along our journey are our greatest support. We've got to do them proud, Burn My Bread. I can feel the emotions of the people of Etria.
We've done it.
This, we've defeated the two king's servants that were on this floor. The melancholisation of the staircase should have receded.
Got it.
Let's go check it out.
Monster! Win this for us!
Luis must be stopped!
You have to stop Luis!
Your Highness!
We stand with you!
Have my faith. Look!
Listen, I can hear their voices.
Yay!
You've done it. Now we're able to move forward.
Amuse me.
You've gathered even more supporters, have you? You're proceeding unexpectedly well.
Yeah.
You ought to have heard the cheers for the prince. The flaws in your plan are beginning to show, Luis. Flaw, is it? Such fault lies not with me, but with this country. This country? Just what do you mean by that?
Do try.
Levi explained that if you'd like an answer, then prove your strength. Do flail about a little longer, won't you? I find it most entertaining. Well then, I'll be expecting you. Luis's voice faded away. As ever, Luis is the picture of calm. How long does he intend to keep up that affectation? I don't think he's actually as detached as he seems. He's keeping an eye on our movements, right? That's proof we're a threat he can't ignore.
That's surely...
Little by little, we are closing in on him. Let us continue to flail about, as he puts it.
Let's hurry.
There's only one king's servant left. I can feel something from the upper floor, so let's hustle. Another vision.
Got a moment?
Hold on, Burn My Bread. Is something happening again? I feel a strange sensation, as though someone else's memories are flooding my mind.
The festivities for this year's Saints' Day shall be conducted with the utmost ceremony. A fine opportunity to expand the market for igniters and spread them among people. Along with this policy, we will announce the closure of the Mage Academy.
What? Why close the academy?
Reports are troubling, I'm afraid. They secretly study dragons and other profane forces deep in the mountains. The people will not abide it. With the popularization of magic igniters, all this theoretical study of magic will soon be obsolete anyway. Unless you have any objections, my liege.
No objections. Let it be so. Thank you for your efforts. How can a king accomplish anything alone? What was I supposed to do?
Another vision, Your Highness?
I saw something different than before.
His Majesty was exhausted then. His attendants did mention that he no longer possessed any real authority.
Sounds like he had no one to support his spirits. I admit, I do pity him there. Beyond that, though, do you suppose he means for us to see these? If these memories are handpicked, then do they not come off as excuses?
Strong.
It's just... his own son is risking his life in here. He deserves more from the king than regrets and memories.
All right.
Is there anything down here? Okay, we're gonna go back in the maze room, and we missed some stuff.
What now?
We missed quite a bit. We defeated the Guardian. Is it still going to be a maze? No, everything's open. Okay, that's good. Just run through.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it.
Hey,
What an incredible find.
incredible!
Bit of Tatsuko.
Right there.
Against this. Do it again.
We have the edge.
I'll take it on no time.
Come forth, royal soul. You better be
She
sure.
weak.
I'm all prepared.
It's like weak to my normal weapon.
I've hit their weakness.
I am
That's your
unsure if I
opening,
possess enough.
Captain.
I pray you're ready.
That one looked like it hurt.
I'll show
nice
you.
going, Yufa.
Berserker! Get wrecked!
Right in their weak spot.
I will fight with
Beat
pride.
him down, Basilio.
I am unsure.
Tycoon! Help me finish this. To behold this power. What a showstopper, Judah. That's our diva.
Ah, that wasn't enough to kill him. Oh, I didn't realize I was so low on health. I had no clue I was so low on health.
I shall refrain.
Oh no, I'm not.
I shall use this.
I thought I was on Summoner.
Don't fight. I'll show you. What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
What now?
Good as a save spot. And we'll go pick up everything.
Come on!
I knew we could count on you.
Yeah. Toward my journey. think we might grind a bit here.
Yep.
It's in here now. Nothing.
I see the enemy.
Need to get some MP back. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a grind.
What now?
Pick first. All right, continuing on. We're gonna leave.
What?
Gallica.
Leave it to me.
There's more.
Now, where was I? Here, kitty.
Oh.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Should be done with all the masks. Okay, we picked up a talisman somewhere in here. Thought I had seen it. That's it. That's our final talisman. That's all the mask and talisman. Excellent. Summon deity. You can now use the devil summoner archetype to call upon deity who uses powerful multi-target light magic and inflicts daze. Okay, that's it. Right. And we got the achievement. Last thing we were missing.
You'll come
Go
again.
back to reality. Tired. Alright. Leave here.
What now?
In case we screw up and we forget. Did that. Alright. Progress. Yes, let's go to a Magla Hollow.
Okay.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
There's another one like right here. I think we have to enter it in order to use it.
All right.
Seems though 'tis a place we can relax. I doubt enemies will come near.
Well then.
I think we just saved. Why not? I think we have to enter it in order to teleport through it. There. Though it's so close to the other one, it doesn't make much sense. I mean, I understand the thought behind it. When we just did the two big corridors. I mean, there's literally another one on this floor. Here. Guess that means there's a boss here. Figure people might forget to save. Best here is
Something up?
strong, bear my bread. Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Onward.
Let us go. The final king's servant lies ahead.
Be careful.
this place?
That's where he was attacked.
Is this where His Highness was attacked?
Yeah.
This is where it all began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Brella to attack the prince, then tried to shift the blame to Luis to get him pushed out of his station.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child. And when he regained his grasp on the military, the Sanctifex was taken entirely by surprise.
How little of this I understood before. Yet now all is clear. Alsace left me behind to protect me.
But the prince made it back. He's come this far to do what must be done.
You speak true. Thank you. I failed in my mission that day, but I will not fail a second time.
Fate is a strange thing. What began in these halls will soon end here. But the fight is not against any agent of the curse who remains, just 2 of its victims.
Not that strange to me. Just means we've moved on. We've already nixed the curse, and this fight ain't just over the past anymore.
Basilio!
Indeed. This battle shall decide the future king.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting anything so profound from you.
You wanna take this outside, old fella?
Wait! Something's coming!
This uncanny Magla. Is this...
Oh, I should have changed archetypes. That will probably be fine, right?
So you've come, but you will go no further.
Damn.
What have you done to yourself?
Ah, of course. This is your first time seeing me like this. Witness how I've ascended to even greater heights. Wonderful, is it not? Lord Luis can take a wretch like me, someone fate condemned, and turn me into a man of power!
Zorba, you...
Did you willingly endure Luis's spell? Did you let him twist your form?
So it's true then. No matter someone's tribe, he can turn them human and make them a monster.
What the hell is worth that? You call this a man of power? Luis turned you into an abomination.
Call me what you wish. This is the form I desire. If Magla is a person's anxiety, why resist it? If you long to be liberated, you need only unleash it. In Lord Luis's world, strength is the ultimate judge of all. Nothing else matters. It's freedom and fairness. We're moments from the dawn of a perfect new world.
And how many sacrifices do you reckon it'll cost?
What does it matter? What world was ever won without sacrifice? No, to be bled on an altar so fair and just, it's a noble and beautiful thing. Lord Luis strives to build us a utopia, and I, not you, shall be first to make it my home. You were dealt a winning hand in the game of life. By sheer chance! You have everything I never will! I will not let you soil our new world! You'll die before you ever set foot on liberated ground! With this power, I nurtured under Lord Luis, I will deny you everything!
Arrow.
Now die! All of you die! There's no place for parasites like you in our new world!
Yeah, I should have changed archetypes.
What point is there to a new world if it costs innocent lives to make it?
Save your breath, Stroll. He is beyond reason.
You're one to talk of reason, you imbecile! I'm not here to chat. I'm here to annihilate you!
Thought it'd just be another
This
monster.
is why he fought for Louise so desperately? To become that? Nice hit.
Ashkul, souls of kings, give me
That
strength.
one looked like it hurt.
I know too. I'll
Nice
show
going,
you.
Eva.
This might sting.
Who should? Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Ah, this might work.
Even my take my fullest power.
I know too well that this is just what I need.
Showstopper, Judah. That's our Judah.
You're fools all! You failed to grasp Lord Luis's ideals! You're expendable, the lot of you! Expendable, you hear me? You're blind as all Lord Luis's enemies! And I'll see every last one of you dead! Fear me! Come before me! I'll tear you apart!
Fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him.
Come before me! All who oppose Lord Luis shall die!
Everyone is anxious
Ouch.
to have blood.
Die! Stop flailing!
What the? Did he just transform?
Fence form.
Let's work together.
Give it all you've got.
Enemies
Psycho!
of Lord Luis.
I'm sorry, everyone. I know too well the dangers of wealth. Watch and learn. I'll go with this.
That should work.
That was helpful.
Thanks. Limitless magla flows through me. Limitless magla flows through me.
I have to wait for him to change forms.
Tycoon! Hold on.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I love this part. Something else. Tycoon! Get down!
Nice, Basilio.
Enemies
I'm all prepared.
Yeah, when they mess with you.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Enemies.
Ashkul, souls of kings, give me strength.
That one looked like it hurt.
Enemies
Behold, nice going,
of
Yufa.
Lord Luis.
Going for the weak spot.
Enemies.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Limitless magla flows through me. Limitless magla flows through me.
Just buff him.
Let's set it up.
Get him.
Take my
Enemies
fullest power.
of Lord Luis. Enemies.
Watch me. This might sting.
Enemies.
Here I go.
Come on. Nice, Basilio.
Come forth,
That's
Royal
what they get
Soul.
when they mess with you.
Enemies of Lord Luis.
That one looked like it hurt.
I'll
Nice
show
going,
you.
Yufa.
Going for the weak spot.
Turns.
You better be ready.
Vitus power. You still up?
It's out in the open. Quick, we've got to seize our chance.
It shouldn't last much longer. As long as he doesn't kill all of us, we'll be fine.
What you're thinking?
How dare you! Now suffer! Die!
I'm tickled.
Dude.
Take my fullest power.
Yeah, okay.
Damn it! Not again! Lord Luis!
I've done it.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. 'Tis a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too, deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they'll live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted and fought for it anyway.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
Okay.
Zorba.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tell and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help. Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Or...
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone. However badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors? It's all a fallacy in the end.
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen? His ambitions are just dead selfish? I don't know if I buy it myself. Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
Of course it's a lie. There may be more to it.
There might be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
There's gotta be a bigger bad, huh?
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we may do what must be done.
Time to go!
I can sense the presence of a king's servant nearby. This is the final one, shall we go? This is the last statue, right? Yes, 'tis the last of the king's servants. Once this one falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos.
But...
What's with these dragon statues anyway? Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away the people's sanity? May not be their intended use. Indeed, Luis may have twisted them for his own ends.
Even so.
All that matters is that they play a part in his plan, and they must. Otherwise, he'd not have left abominations to guard each one. he saw fit to protect these devices, then they're bound to be serving his aims somehow.
What?
Aims? Are these statues attuned to the royal magic? Answer best heard from Luis with a sword at his throat. Destroying the statue comes first for now. True enough, burn my bread, please destroy it. Hopefully this will calm the capital down. Hey, voices, I hear them again. Yeah, this one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital? Got Altaberry.
Something just fell out of the sky.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human!
It's not a human. A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing! Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us.
Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us.
This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens, if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters?
About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that? Well, well.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin, and the others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
Seems as though the people have returned to their senses.
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceived no one.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
Voices fallen silent.
Wait, so Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
Hurry.
Damn it! What now?
Okay, so we need to change.
Leave it to me.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh.
No.
We go back and save first? Figured there'd be one up here. I mean, just in case. Watch there be one up there anyways.
Just a sec.
He's got his hand on the royal scepter. You know we can't go back. We have to stop. Okay, so I guess we can't. Oh, maybe there's a safe spot up here. Probably a cat, right? Familiar looking horns have fallen. Aren't these? These belong to Luis. That would mean
Luis.
He's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him.
Let's hurry.
Familiar looking horns have fallen. It looks like they're the ones Luis tossed away. Do anything with them? Yeah, okay. As long as there's a place to save. Oh. Yeah, there's almost certainly got to be another dungeon, right?
Yep.
Is all well?
Past us is the throne room where Luis waits. We cannot turn back now. You prepared? Let's go.
I'm heading out.
We get the royal scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure, but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Zorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong and forced? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew Magla not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. And how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created the massive Magla flow from the vast Magla throughout the kingdom, but that in itself was born of the people.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Zorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of Elden blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I know you detest injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I detest injustice. I don't seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
You're absolutely right. That's false fairness.
The fairness you speak of is false.
Just get game over if you agree with him. Fantasy is dead.
He's got the right of it. Luis, it's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die? If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
What's happening?
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
Going out to space? Like a different dimension. Quest clear. Skybound Avatar Conquest. Luis waffled on about his solipsistic ideals before disappearing into a storm of magma. I can't just sit here twiddling my thumbs after him. And it? I guess Zorba was the boss fight then? I really thought we would fight Luis.
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger. This storm itself is a maelstrom of pure magla.
Maybe this is just what it looks like when the people's minds are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
That doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man's an arrogant lunatic.
We must give chase somehow.
Oh, aspirants to the throne.
Oh, he speaks.
This voice. Your Majesty?
The royal scepter has been taken. Luis now wields the royal magic to his own dark ends.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect him to seize and use the scepter before the final deadline.
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Luis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. The bastard always loved making a spectacle of this.
Your Majesty, you were killed by Luis yourself. Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
I had sought death long before he granted it.
You wished for your own death? But why?
The ideals I once believed in, I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my very life would serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, should Luis or any other malcontent take my life, therein would lie the catalyst. Thus would I appear, on a day so appointed, with form and voice, given life by royal magic.
I see. No wonder the magic survived even the prince's reawakening. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything of the sort. You truly wished to pass the crown to whoever the people elected of their own will.
Oh, Prince. My son. If thou wouldst inherit the kingdom, thou must stop Luis. That is a trial befitting one who would take the throne.
His Majesty's magla has faded.
I guess that's it. It really is up to us to save this land's future.
Luis is just ahead. We have to find a way to get beyond this storm, reckless or not.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now, so we can come up with a strategy.
Pretty.
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Count Luis! We fight for justice! Make them understand!
Damn.
Tis a battlefield out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent, yet the streets are teeming with self-declared military police.
What's a man supposed to do when they're running around screaming about justice with bloodshot eyes?
So it's a crime to even disagree now. He said this was just their nature. I suppose I can see where his disappointment springs from.
But your allies are working hard too. It's not all as bad as it looks.
We are grateful. We will believe in their support as they believe in us.
By the way, I talked with Nurus on how to get to Luis's location. And of course, he said there's only one thing for it. Armor up the Skyrunner and dive in.
That's your strategy?
Think, my girl. It's our best play. But with no time for modifications, I can't say how long she'll last in there. I say, we've got one shot to charge in.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight.
The road you run is perilous.
If we have but one chance, I'd say the final day is when we'd have even the slightest odds of success.
Right. That place is churning with the scepter's gathered magla. But if the casting steadily drains it away, then much of the ambient magla should be gone by the last day.
A proper dramatic do-or-die fight at the very last minute.
We would walk a treacherous tightrope until the very end. But have we ever done things any other way?
We cannot yield now. Luis's ambitions must be stopped, even at the cost of our lives.
Let's start. Save the country. I must defeat Luis and save the country, but first I'll have to get past the Magla storm to reach him. To prepare thoroughly and wait for our day of departure.
You worked out some more of the truth, yes? Can you tell me more about what happened at the Royal Palace?
Luis is Elden. Everything is as we were told at the Ancient Sanctum.
What? Bloody hell. That's a heavy hit right off the bat.
Luis knew the truth of the Royal Scepter. It's a divine relic that absorbs anxiety from the people. That's the fuel for its incredible power.
The masses have grown accustomed to a life where the king bears the brunt and responsibility for their anxieties. All this chaos comes from that dynamics reversal.
Might need you to slow down a bit. So that's his aim. Luis wants to make this a land of humans.
A drastic remedy to awaken the people spoiled by the Royal Scepter's power. And their horrific transformation is but the end to his chosen means. Yet I sensed some other reason to go to such atrocious lengths. He pursues some other purpose.
Well, if he's Elden, then Luis must have been there when the Sanctus Church made an inferno of his home. So, do you suppose it's for revenge?
Can't say. He also ordered Zorba to directly attack the Ancient Sanctum after all.
Something he said stuck with me. About how he used to have dreams. Dreams long dead. I think he doesn't trust dreams. As in, he refuses to believe in anything that actually takes a risk, like connecting with people or personal change. Maybe to Luis, dreams are just lies.
Perhaps he wants to push history forward with his own hands, like those of the world past.
It's ludicrous. I'll not let him get away with his self-obsessed madness. If we're to be ruled, it shouldn't be by someone who's given up on the world.
Indeed. Besides, the rightful heir stands with us. Should we succeed, you stand to inherit the throne soon. Are you prepared, Your Highness?
Of course. Hasn't settled in yet. Not be too hasty.
Yes, of course.
You really are committed, huh? In any case, we'll confront Luis on the last day. Until then, let's tie up our loose ends so we can fight with no regrets.
You've done a fine job so far. Time to follow through on those campaign promises, eh? Win this one for us.
unbelievable. We're getting in there, and we're going to tear it down.
What's that about?
Tyrant Star, a storm of magma created by the royal scepter. Luis awaits a final confrontation in its eye.
Let's see.
That's the Tyrant Star.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king.
10
10
days
days
remain.
remain.